Good morning, Prescott and the rest of the world, or as Mark would say, the rest of the galaxy.
No, we're intergalactic, Tom.
Intergalactic.
Yeah.
I'm out of practice, Mark.
All right.
I'm Thom Tschetter, the host today of Drivetime, with four other, well, actually, there's 6 of us in the room today. I'll explain that in a few minutes. But, yeah, we're streaming. And if you're watching, hi. And I'm up from the ranch this weekend, so I'm here to host. And yeah. And this is Drive Time. We're on KYCA Radio, in case you're wondering what station you've fumbled onto. And we're at 1490 AM and 103.5 FM, or streaming on kyca.info. That's kyca.info or the KYCA Facebook page. Of course, you can always go on to our drivetimeaz.com website, too, and that's where you can reach out to us with questions throughout the week. We have a simple form to fill out on there. And all of the smiling faces of our sponsors are on there, too. And if you ever want to get in contact with them, just tap their or click on their picture, and it'll take you straight to their shop's website. So with that said, I want to introduce you to our crew today. I have John Lonis sitting across from me. John is the owner of AutoWorks, where what?
You won't find jerks at AutoWorks.
That's right. That's about the most famous byline in the city. And I asked John if it was true.
Somewhat.
It depends if he's there.
I can testify, particularly on Saturdays, it's true.
It's true. Yeah, they're closed. Anyhow, no, they have all great guys in there. And even when John's there, it takes it down a notch, but they're still okay.
And gals, too.
Oh, and gals. That's
Yeah.
right. One of the few shops in town that employ a female mechanic, right?
Yep, she's she's a service advisor, so I've got 2 female service advisors.
Oh, 2. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And
I love the pictures with the names, by the way. That is amazing, so people know who they're talking to.
It helps, because I'm bad with names and faces. I remember the car, but I don't remember the name.
I'm going to copy that.
Is that on the website?
No, when you walk into their front counter, they have a little picture like Sierra. And
on the back of the monitor.
Oh, great idea.
So
great idea.
Yeah.
And then we have Mark Kroll from Southwest Truck and RV. And
Okay,
what do you
that's
get
enough
at
about that.
Southwest Truck and RV, Mark?
What you get from Southwest Truck and RV is the right job done right at the right price. I guarantee it.
You guarantee it.
Yes, I do.
I've seen you guarantee things before,
Yes.
too. It's not a pleasant experience.
Well, yeah, it is. I guess it's about focus. I mean, if you focus on the negative side of anything, you get more negative.
Yep.
But, you know, the reason we have warranties and guarantees is because sometimes mistakes happen.
Things
And
happen.
you don't even know in the process of everything when that mistake might happen. It could have happened at the manufacturer of the part that you put on, somewhere along the line.
I've never gotten any defective parts. I
Never?
can't speak for the other guys.
I remember getting
Where are you
misboxed
buying
parts.
from?
Yeah, I was like, where do I get them at? Last month I had 4 dealer units fail.
Yeah, jeez.
And then we have the producer of the show here on my lap, Desmond Creighton from
Yep.
Prescott Valley Transmission.
Hello,
You gave
everybody.
him a demotion. He's the executive producer.
Yep,
Oh.
the executive producer.
What did I
Tom.
call you?
The producer.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Desmond. You can take it out of my check. Not here today is Louis Gomez. Louis owns Prescott Tire Pros, and Waters Garden decided to locate themselves right next to Prescott Tire
Well, they knew
Pros.
Louis was so busy, they'd probably get a lot more traffic if they were
Yeah, they
next
get
to
overflow from his parking lot.
There you
right?
go.
And anyhow, he's over there on Iron Springs Road, and if you need anything tires or anything automotive and you're in Prescott, they do it all, bumper to bumper. What else? Oh, and Louis is up in Vegas celebrating Angel's birthday, his wife's birthday.
Wow.
He's celebrating a birthday like every other week.
I know.
Isn't it? That's a huge family.
Well, not only that, but it seems like Angel has 3 or 4 birthdays a year.
There you go.
I think she's trying to catch up to Louis.
Yeah.
Do we got to let our family know that we're celebrating their birthday? Can we just take off and we're
That's an
celebrating
idea.
their birthday? Quietly.
Do we still? Does he still get paid for this show if he's not here?
Half.
Half.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a deal. I'm out. I won't be here next week. If I can get it.
I meant quarter.
So, guys, we have 3 special guests today in the studio, and they're from the Prescott Antique Auto Club. They're all specialists in their own right within the club. They each have a role. And we'll start at the top with Clark. Clark, who is the president of the club, Wave Clark, at the camera.
How you doing? How you doing?
For those who are watching. And we have Dan, who's the vice president. There's Dan over in the corner. And we have Jim, who's a member.
Yes.
And he's also got some special stuff that he's in charge of at the car show we're going to talk about today on
right.
Sunday and specifically.
That's
and we'll
right.
get around to each of those things.
Hi, everybody.
And welcome. We're all kind of crowded into this little room today, so we don't need to put another log on the fire.
No, not
No.
today.
Anyhow, folks, this is your show. And without you, we wouldn't have any reason to be here because we could go to the coffee shop and talk to each other. So if you guys want to call in and have any questions about cars, or especially today, the Prescott Antique Auto Club or their upcoming annual car show and swap meet out at the Watson Lake, out at the park there. It's huge. I used to live near there, and it backed up traffic. It was a nuisance, but it's worth it. It's going out there. It's a good time. First weekend in August. What are the dates, guys?
Second and third of
Second
August,
and third.
Saturday and Sunday.
The first weekend in August. And but if you want to be on the show or have any questions about cars, anything automotive, frankly, call in at 928-541-1016. That's 928-541-1016. You'll get to talk to Scotty, and that in itself is a treat. Scotty's a great guy. He's the guy that's going to cue you up and let us know what you want to talk about. Give us your name. And so when you call in, it's not like you're on the radio. Don't think of it like that. Think of it, if you had a car problem and you were calling into a shop, that's the kind of conversation we want to have. That's how we're going to treat you. We're going to ask you the same questions we would ask a customer that was calling with a problem, and we'll see if we can steer you into the right direction to go on getting it taken care of. And then on my right, and the guy that normally will keep me in line, he told me today I have to keep him in line because we had to give away his ear set, his earphones. So anyhow, I got to keep Andrew in line. But Andrew is here. He runs the board and keeps the show flowing. So anyhow, folks, we're going to get into the show. How much time do we have before the first break, Andrew? 1 minute. Okay, that's enough time for me to ask Jim a question.
Okay.
Jim, the president of Prescott Antique.
Clark.
I'm sorry. Clark, the president of the Antique Auto Club. First of all, it's an old club, right?
Yes, we've continued this is in 1970, early 70s, okay? And this is our year celebrating 50th year continuous car show. We are, in fact, one of the oldest car clubs in northern Arizona. Presently, we have approximately 264 people. In the vehicles, including any type of vehicle you'd ever imagine, we have over 570 cars in the club itself. So that's basically, we've been around a long time.
Pretty good sized club
Yeah.
for a little town like this. I'd heard somewhere that Prescott per capita has more classic or special interest cars than any other place in the United States.
You know, presently, right now, there's approximately 13 clubs in Prescott, the Quad City, they call it. And we have so many car clubs in Prescott Valley, in Dewey, and Prescott, the Tractor Club. So, yes, you're right. We're one of the top ones in the country.
Isn't there one guy up in Chino Valley has like 70 cars or something like that?
Well, and that's exactly right. He's got 52 Oldsmobiles.
Oh,
And when you go to his place, the garage door opens and the music starts. Fantastic.
Wow.
But anyway, yes, we have a couple people like that. Right.
All right. And I just learned this, but I'm going to ask it for the sake of our audience. Do you have to have a classic or special interest car to be a member?
No, you don't. You know, every month we have our monthly, we have a board meeting first week, second week at our general membership. And that's one of the last things I ask, you know, when we announced how many people we have in the club. Is there any people, new members and guests? And a majority of the people that we have recently in the last 3 months, I know that for a fact, that They don't have any cars. They're looking to, but they just want anything to do with transportation. So no, you don't have to have a car.
It's kind of like our show. It's anything automotive.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So tell the folks, if you would, and we'll do this a couple of times, how they can get in contact with someone to find out about coming to a meeting and possibly becoming a member.
Yes. The easiest way to do this is go ahead and type in PAAC.AZ. Okay, and that will get you the Prescott Antique Auto Club website. And we do have a web page, and I was just on it this morning. Fantastic. It shows everything you need to know of joining the club. Dues are $60 a year, and after the first year, it's $40 a year. And we have a lot of activities going on for Father's Day. We have a lot of contributions that we do with Yavapai College. We support that.
You were in the parade last week too.
Yes, I was. Yes, we were with 31 Seagraves fire truck, original fire.
That.
Pardon?
I drove that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and Jim drove that shot. But yes, we're on all the parades in town from Veterans Day, and yeah, that's really a great time to display the pride of Prescott, which is that fire truck.
You know, there was a movie called Junior Bonner. Junior Bonner was a rodeo movie. It was filmed up here in Prescott. Steve McQueen was in it, and the Prescott Antique Auto Club is featured in that movie during the parade that 4th of July week. They showed them. I've gone way over the minute, haven't I, Andrew?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So I've got everybody reminding me. So let's take a break. When we come back, guys, I want you to weigh in. I want you to ask questions of these fellows, okay?
Sure.
So this is KYCA Radio, Drivetime AZ, the only live automotive talk show in the area. Welcome back to Drive Time AZ here on KYCA Radio. If you want to be a part of the show, have questions about anything automotive, or you want to ask some questions of this crew from the Prescott Antique Auto Club, please give us a call for 480-928-541-1016. 928-541-1016.
That 480 number is your number that they can call 24/7. 3 o'clock in the morning, give them a holler.
Yeah,
money.
I might as well
Give
give
that
it.
number. Go ahead.
You're going to make me give it before the show's over anyhow. That is my private line, folks. You can call in
3 o'clock.
because we know you won't have car
AM.
problems necessarily during this hour, but you could any time the rest of the week. So call 480-773-3131, 480-773-3131. 3131. I'm getting a jaundiced look from Mark over there, like you can't even remember your number.
Yeah, well, I was checking because previously you may have not given the number to avoid the 3 a.m. call. We're on.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
That's
Hey,
when
Tom,
you have a question.
I do. I have questions for these guys here. So I was looking on your website, the PAACAZ.com, and you know, so you guys like let all kinds of cars in. I want to understand that. Like one of my guys that work for me has a lowrider, really nice car. He loves car shows. I'm building a 01 S10 with supercharged 6.2, the Extreme. Anyway,
Right.
So we would be welcome to stop by.
Yes, we're normally on Sunday is where we have those type of vehicles come out on Sunday. It's just that's the way it is, you know. But we support any type of vehicles. Like I said, tractors. You know, we have tractors, low run, we have rat rods, and we just have a lot of different vehicles. Right,
Nice.
right, that we support. Right.
Cool. And then I was looking on your flyer, and it says that the show goes on, rain or shine. That's got to. If I had just detailed my car, I'd be.
That was last year, okay? We did have a little rain last year.
Oh no.
Is your 67 convertible or Volkswagen a convertible?
No,
It's a
Oh, that's
little
Clark's.
coupe.
No, that's Jim. I have a
That's mine.
'36 Buick. No, he's got.
No, mine's been rained on any number of times at the
But
car
is it a
show.
convertible, the
No,
Volkswagen?
it's a little
Regular Beetle.
regular Beetle. Yeah.
Okay.
My 57 John Deere's a convertible.
Your John Deere is.
Yeah, that's
Has air
57,
conditioning
so
too.
Yeah.
410 air conditioning.
Something like that, yeah.
Nice. So what do you guys do at these clubs? What do you guys just hang out? You
Well,
trade ideas?
Like Dan was saying there, every week on Tuesday we have work day there, and right now we're in the process of restoring a
1948
1948
chassis Superior school bus.
It's from the city way back when, just like we started with the fire truck. You know, we started that. And we got it from the city. They were getting rid of it, and we put a bid in, and we got the truck and consolidate that. But we purchased the bus, and now we're restoring back to the original condition. And the people that we have here are very specialized, from all over. We have electricians, we have people that used to run their companies and everything like that. So, and mechanics and that. When you get into engine work, as you well know, engine work and transmission, that's got to be a specialty that we do. We have people do that. We're getting old, but anyway, you have a lot of knowledge there.
And this school bus, Mark, is this the one you rode to high school on when it was new?
Exactly right.
All right.
And it was. It's good to hear that they work on regular vehicles that have regular diesel type engines instead of this other stuff.
Right.
Yeah, Mark's our diesel guy.
A diesel guy.
Well, I can add a little bit to the project stuff. Well, we started out. We restored Charlotte Hall's Star automobile way back in the 70s or early 80s. That was restored and then returned to Charlotte Hall Museum, and it's over there, and it's an active vehicle that they used in this last year in the parade.
And what is it?
It's a Star. That's the name. That's the manufacturer
Star.
of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
never heard of it.
Neither have I.
It's pretty
I'm
obscure.
Googling.
We're Googling.
Don't worry.
Well, go visit Charlotte Hall Museum. It's on display over there every
Yes.
day. But
All right.
it's a pretty neat old car, and our club basically did a ground-up restoration on that way back in the day. And then periodically through the years, we've ended up with a donated vehicle to be raffled in the at the car show. The last one was a 63 or 64 Ranchero, Ford Ranchero, and the club volunteered all their time, and they restored the drivetrain and then the interior and then painted it and then raffled it off. And so we've done several things like that throughout the years.
Okay,
We're not
so
going to do that with a school bus or the fire truck.
Jim, I was going to ask you about the fire truck. You were telling me that only 3 guys are qualified or certified to drive the fire truck. And
Correct.
you're one of them.
Yes.
But there's an interesting story about one of the other 3.
Well, his name, the one driver, he's a charter member of the club, number one, but he worked for the fire department, and he drove that fire truck when it was in active duty.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah,
Wow.
and actually that fire truck came to Prescott. It's a 1931, and it came by rail and was unloaded off a rail car in town here and put in service early in 1932, and it had been in service all the way up through and into the 80s.
Wow.
So
You guys acquired it in the 80s then, and now you totally restored it,
totally restored it.
and it's in the parades. So if you've been out to the parades, you've seen that fire truck.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Very
it's
cool.
It's a nice old truck, fun old truck. The city modified it, and our club gathered most of the as close to original parts as they could to put it back as original, basically as it was when it was new.
Okay. And Dan, I want you to talk about the school bus a little bit. It has a history too, right?
Yes, it was used, I think, clear up to the late 60s. Used clear up until the late 60s because what I've read about it, and I'm pretty new to the club, so what I've read about it is a lot of people are like, man, we got to ride in that old bus because they used it from 48 clear on up. So it was I think it was number four.
Number 4.
Right.
That was purchased by the Prescott Unified School
So
District.
the point is, there's history behind both of
Yes.
those vehicles.
Exactly.
Both of them.
That's
They were
really
both
cool.
used in Prescott. Go ahead,
Exactly.
Liz,
They
I'm
were
sorry.
purchased new and used for their entire life in Prescott. They
Nice.
never went anywhere else. Well, the bus. There's stories about going from here to Flagstaff in that little old bus. It was 85 horsepower. And
Oh, wow.
it's a 20
The
passenger.
kids getting out pushing.
That's basically it. That's a 20 passenger bus. And talk about going up Ash Fork Hill or something in it to Flagstaff. Well,
Yeah, in those days.
that was a challenge.
Yeah.
Nice.
You set
So-
out early in the morning to get to Flagstaff by whatever time you were headed there.
So everybody just comes together, volunteers their
That's right.
time to help with this restoration. Who pays for the parts?
Well, we have this our 50th auto show.
Nice.
We only have one auto show a year. That's why it's so important that we really support that. I'd say all hands on deck. This is where we make our money on this here show at
Nice.
Washington Lake. And then and throughout the year, you have a Father's Day celebration. We have different VA. On Christmas time, we go to the VA. But this is our only fundraiser through the whole year. So we just try to, a lot of people goes on the internet and they're looking, to find out parts and all that. But it's very hard. The only thing I'll say about the fire truck is very interesting. Most of the people, they see that fire truck going down the road. Think about this. It only took the people in the club 3 years. If you've seen the pictures, if you go on our website, you can go back and if you select on the fire truck, you go with all the details, but you'll see where we took it all the way down and brought it all the way up in 3 years.
That's fast. I've had my S10 for 14 years.
And it
It's
still
never
doesn't
ran.
have fenders or a hood on it.
It's got an engine in it now, though.
That's where the expertise of
Yeah.
our members came in.
Absolutely.
We had some that were working on the mechanical aspect of it, and some all they did is pull the ladders out, scrape them down, and refinish the ladders.
Nice.
One of the things I did is
It's
is
all important.
gathered up axes and put handles in them, and then put a little cover on them. But everybody put in some form of effort in the club.
Outstanding.
The one that we
Okay. Go ahead.
right.
We're
okay,
listening.
the one that we have to honor most is the fellow that painted that.
Wow.
He was a professional painter in the Wickenburg area, and he came up and joined our club, and he had lots of experience, and he took the pieces to his house, and any dents, and we're talking thick fender metal, and he worked the dents out, straightened the fenders, and painted that thing in professional, absolute professional quality.
Awesome. Okay, I gotta cut you guys off 1 second. It's break time, isn't it? Okay, I heard everybody mumbling. Let's go to our break. We'll come back. We'll talk some more if you guys got some time. I would love to hear it. Go ahead and take us out, Tom.
All right. This is KYCA Radio, and this is Drivetime AZ right here in Prescott. So come on back. The phone number to be a part of the show, 928-541-1016, 928-541-1016.
Like Jim.
Welcome back to Drivetime AZ here on KYCA Radio. And we could sure use some callers because otherwise it's just us guys talking. But we have interesting guests today, and we'll keep that conversation flowing. I have John Lonis from AutoWorks. Always good to have John here. AutoWorks, where you won't find jerks at AutoWorks.
Thanks for having me, and I cover the guarantee, the double your money back guarantee today. So.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And Mark Kroll from Southwest Truck and RV, where you go and you'll get the right job done right at the right price. And you not only do diesels and big rigs, Mark, you guys do gas too. You have, I actually saw an email this week from someone saying, I hear one of your guys has a gas whisperer. Which shop is that?
And he came in, that customer came in, and we're working on it now.
All right.
Nice.
Yep.
So, they have a gas whisperer over there, even though their specialty is diesel and big rigs and big motorhomes.
Yep.
And Desmond, you don't do anything, do you?
Nope.
How many cars were on the lot when I was there yesterday?
What was it, 48 or
Something
45?
like
Something like that. It's ridiculous.
Can you believe there's that many bad transmissions in this area?
I know.
Man, I would have thought all the transmission shops might not total that.
I'm telling you, I don't want to brag or nothing, but we got a good crew. We got a good name. We do a good job. People love us.
Well, and that is a credit to you guys because people wait,
Yes.
are willing to wait to have you be the one that works on their car. So that's good news.
Yeah. We are bringing on a couple more people this month. I just hired another builder. We're actually setting up the build room in there right now. I did a thorough background check on him. And
Say hi to him, just
How
in
you
case
doing,
he's
Steven?
listening.
I think he is. They had the radio on when I was leaving, but we're setting up the back room for him and putting up pegboard and rearranging the build room, putting the benches where he wants them.
Welcome to Prescott Valley Transmission, Stephen,
Yep.
and the rest of you
Welcome.
guys.
You have an AM radio in your shop?
I know. I bought one of those Milwaukee boom boxes.
Oh, okay.
It was just a feature that was on there.
We're on 103.5 FM.
Yeah, I think they're listening FM.
The cool guys listen on FM. That explains why you don't know about it.
Did you
That's
know
right.
there's a movement afoot to eliminate AM?
Wow.
That
You probably
dog
know
won't
about
hunt.
it, right?
That dog won't hunt.
No.
But you know what I want to tell you, folks? This is free radio, and maybe you're getting what you pay for.
Free for the listeners.
But it's free radio, and the reason it's free is because you support the sponsors. The sponsors wouldn't pay money to be on the radio, wouldn't buy advertising or anything if it weren't for you guys supporting them. So it's very important throughout the week as you have needs. Be sure to call the guys here in the studio for sure. AutoWorks, Southwest Truck and RV, Desmond over at Prescott Valley Transmission, Louis at Prescott Tire Pros. Check in with those guys for anything automotive.
And don't be afraid to call Tom at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Anyway,
if you
if
didn't
you
get that
need
number
AAA,
the
just call
first time.
Tom.
Mark, do you have any questions?
I actually know.
Well, I wasn't done, so
okay,
if
well,
nobody else has questions, we'll keep going.
All right. go
Executive
ahead.
producer's running this one today.
Yeah.
Telling you.
He had his coffee.
Well, I was listening to you talk about, and people don't realize, if you're not a mechanic, you're not in this industry, you probably don't understand the difference. But you were talking about how thick that metal was on a 1936, where today, like your truck's made out of aluminum.
Oh yeah. Well,
We get some Reynolds wrap to fix
just as
yours.
an example, not dogging on his truck, but you tap on it, it goes thunk, thunk, thunk. This one
Yep.
you tap on the fender, it goes
Boom.
dong. It
Yep.
has a ring to it.
Then getting
It's
those
solid
dents
metal.
out.
Doesn't have any Bondo in it. It's solid metal. And
Outstanding.
Crack
Yeah.
walnuts on it.
no, we won't.
Not with the paint job on it now.
No.
But you guys, I was looking at your flyer again, and you guys got a special trophy class for Volkswagens on Sundays. What's that about?
Well, there was a time when Sunday was a struggle
Yes.
to get cars out.
Really?
Everything happened on Saturday, and it was
Okay.
just a shotgun Saturday. But the show was a 2-day show, and it got to where people were not participating with vehicles out there. So I approached the board of supervisors and says, well, what about we do something with foreign cars, specifically Volkswagens?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they thought it was a pretty good idea, and so I went to work on that, and that's been 10 years ago.
Nice.
And it's waxed and waned, and some years there's less and some years are more, but there's been a minimum of about 50 cars. The maximum, I think we had is somewhere bumping up against 100 Volkswagens only. And we put out the word and went down to what's called the Bugorama in Phoenix and handed out flyers and visited with some of the other clubs around and things, got the word out. And so it's become a annual tradition to have a Volkswagen featured Sunday. All cars are still welcome on Sunday, all makes, but we feature Volkswagens, and anything that's 25 years or older really is welcome.
Nice.
And so,
that's kind
you
of nice.
honor
for the-
veterans on Sunday too, right?
veterans,
This year, yeah,
This
this year we're having a Veterans Day on Sunday, and we'll have, I think, all the police from the three or four
Right.
cities.
It's from, matter of fact, a couple unique ones. The first one, Prescott PD is supporting this with their SWAT vehicle, I believe. Also, the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office is going to be there. Also, we have the fire department from Prescott Valley and Prescott. And the special one is going to be the one from Jerome. I don't know if you've ever been to Jerome.
They got some cool stuff.
We'll have a police car there and 2 fire engines they have in storage up there that they plan on bringing those down. So it's a celebration of the first responders. And this is our first year doing this. And we just want to get, like Jim was saying, we just want to get more people involved and to show our appreciation to first responders in the Prescott area.
So kind of related to that,
Absolutely.
on this day in history,
Oh,
in 1862, I don't know if anyone here remembers that.
no, just you.
Nobody
do.
but you.
In 1862, Abraham Lincoln established the Medal of Honor.
Wow.
The Medal of Honor for Army veterans, or for Army,
Well, that's pretty cool.
for the Army.
That is cool.
And it was originally only for enlisted and NCOs. It was later on expanded to include officers, but it was on this day in history that was established. There's a little trivia for you.
Right on.
Yeah.
So we need to help you guys pump up your Sunday attendance and
absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah,
This year
Yes.
we're also bringing tractors in.
correct.
Cool.
Yeah,
John?
we've
On
got some
Sunday, too,
specialty
or-
Lotus?
things going on.
Both days.
Those days.
Mr. Lotus over there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
He's got quite a few
but
tractors.
I just back to the Volkswagens. We don't care if they're shiny. Just bring your Volkswagen. Just have a fun day because we've got 12 different categories, 11 different categories. 67 and older Bug, 68 and newer Bug, 67 and older Transporter or bus or whatever, and then 68 and newer Transporter, and then we've got other categories like other VWs, even the water cooled stuff. I mean, this is sort of focused toward the air cooled, but water cooled stuff, if it's 25 years or older, that's Rabbits and
I'm going to bring out my Volkswagen thing.
So guys,
Scirocco's,
I'm going to interrupt you. We got to
Bring
go
it.
to a break.
Bring it.
When we get back, John, I want you to tell them about one of your tractors.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're going to a break. This is Drivetime AZ on KYCA Radio, and we're having fun here today. We'd have more fun, though, if you take a minute and pick up the phone and call 928-541-1016, 541-1016. Welcome all of you folks back to Drivetime AZ here on KYCA. We're in the middle of interviewing three guests from the Prescott Antique Auto Club, and their major only fundraiser of the year is coming up the first weekend in August, the second and third, Saturday and Sunday. And pretty much what you've told us is no holds barred on the Volkswagens. You have a Volkswagen that's more than 20 years old.
25 years old.
25 years old, doesn't matter the condition, come on out.
Absolutely.
And tractors and all that. But before we go on, John, one of our co-hosts here on the program, is a tractor lover, and he was going to tell us about one of his tractors.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I do want to start off by saying thanks for bringing in the Volkswagens on a Sunday, because we know they were always late and breaking down on the way to the show. So I appreciate you giving them one extra day to get there.
Well, you're welcome.
That's good.
Notice he didn't refute that statement.
Well,
That's good.
actually, I got to say this. We have a hard luck trophy for the
We do. We got. Yeah.
Is that for the guy that shows up on Monday?
That's for the mechanic that has to fix them.
Yeah, that's right.
So tell us about your tractor, John.
Yeah,
You
I'm
got
just
some
kind of
cool
curious.
stuff.
I guess do I get on the website in order to get a registration form so I can?
Yes, if you go on that website again, I made it clear. It's www.paacaz.com.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
But if you go ahead and get on that, the first page, there's going to be two. They'll say for car shows, for swap spaces. But yeah, you just click on it, and there you go.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah, because we were just talking. I've got a '57 John Deere tractor.
Oh yeah.
A little two-cylinder popper. It's cool old tractor.
Yeah.
And so since you guys are allowing the tractors in there, I've got the '71 Chevy truck. So I guess I'll put that on the trailer behind.
There's
the truck
part
and
of the club
tow
that's
both in?
oriented toward old equipment. In essence, hit and miss engines, which people don't really understand, but they're the old ones with the big exposed flywheels that go
Right.
around and around and around, and the piston goes back and
So-
forth, and all that.
One-cylinder diesel.
Yeah.
So are you guys still doing the parts and stuff? Because I
Yes.
remember I went a few years ago
There was
and I
a
got
corral
some
or
nice
something.
billet valve covers
Right.
for a Chevy.
Right. If I may, real quick, on
Yeah,
the show,
please.
on the details, we have a part exchange and swap meet. There's a space for that. Like Jim was saying, the old engine fire up hit and miss. Also have a car corral. If you want to bring your car for both days, you can bring your car. It's $30 per vehicle. You can sell them, and we got a lot of space for that.
There's really no they don't even have to be special interest to be in the corral,
absolutely.
right?
We've had people from even Rio Rico bring 2 Model A's down there and sold both of them, and that's way south, Tucson. But we have people coming all over for cars.
What I mean, though, is there's no restriction on the age of the car.
No, sir.
No.
There's
You
none
want to sell a
whatsoever.
car, take it to the car corral.
There you go, car corral. You're right.
The
And
only
there's not a
restriction
consignment
is
fee, right?
it has to drive in or be able to put in, if it's trailer,
On
they
the
have
trailer.
to get the trailer out of there. It can't sit on a trailer.
Okay.
But we normally offload it. If you bring something there,
Oh.
we have people there in charge of that.
It all drives. The '71 Chevy and the '57 John Deere.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
no problem.
They weren't talking about you. Don't take everything personally. Just because half your shit doesn't move.
That's not my stuff. My son's stuff. He's the rancher.
No, so you'd be surprised. Some stuff, they couldn't even get it off a trailer. And the intent is to have stuff that's movable, because a vehicle on a trailer takes up literally twice the spot.
Right.
And that's the whole idea, is for physical vehicle only, not the trailer. But
So you wouldn't want any of my motorhomes that I'm in the process of trying to sell.
No.
well, that's a little bit outside the bracket, probably.
See how you are? You wouldn't rebuild my Ford, and you won't let me sell my motor.
They do have some scruples.
I'll still support you.
Absolutely. Hey, looks like we got a call. Jack is on the phone. So it says parts for older vehicles. Did you have a question, Jack?
Perfect time to call in, Jack.
Yes. Is this Tom?
This is Tom. Hi, Jack. How are you?
Well, pretty good. So you're in the studio today?
Today I am in the studio. I'm not down at the ranch like last time.
I kind of wish you were in there every Saturday, Tom.
Jack, thank you. That's very kind of you. But you're the only one that does.
Oh, is this the Jack that he buys breakfast for on Saturday mornings?
Anyhow,
I guess like maybe for John Auto Works, do you have mechanics that are okay with working, let's say, on the Japanese cars that are 25 years old, maybe, or older, or is that getting kind of too rare? I don't know.
No, that's not too bad of a problem. I mean, we do try to kind of cut off in the mid 90s just because getting parts is starting to get hard and tough.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, if you've got a Toyota, Datsun, whatever, well, I guess Datsun was back in the 80s and then got renamed to Nissan. So, yeah, if you've got something 25, 30 years old, I'm sure we could still scrounge some parts.
Toyota, as a matter of fact. And, well, talking to people, you hear all kinds of answers. And if it's too hard to get factory quality parts, are there like cheaper parts from China that you have to go to in cases like that?
We still search out for good quality parts. I've got a
Absolutely.
parts guy that's been in the business for over 30 years. Brandon, that was with CarQuest, which was with Big A before that. He knows how to read a book, and he still has books in his personal garage.
Yeah.
So he can look up parts and find anything and everything that we want. And we do. We try to stick with good quality parts. And if your Toyota, if it's 25 years old, I mean, that's why that's still running, is those were good quality parts back in the day. So I'm sure we can still dig something up.
Hey, Jack, what's the year and make of that Toyota or model of the Toyota?
Well, actually, mine's at '05, but I've got neighbors that got them back to 95, let's say, and they tend to go forever, the Toyotas, and with just decent care. And it's something I'm beginning to worry about because I'm afraid this car is going to have to last me in my my age.
Well, at least you got a good one to help last you.
It'll
Keep
last
going.
for you. By the way, I don't want to ignore Mark. Mark has that gas whisperer over there at Southwest Truck and RV. So you have choices. Even Louis at Prescott Tire Pros does bumper to bumper. I know he takes the older cars in. So,
Does he?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You were mentioning a Brendan from CarQuest?
Yeah, Brandon's my parts guy. He's been with me. He's my parts manager for a couple of years now. Advance was bought by CarQuest. CarQuest bought Big A. And if you remember Bob, the original owner of Big A that used to be over there by the post office, in PV.
I think I used to talk to somebody named Brendan at CarQuest, but it's a long time ago, and the name rang a bell with me.
Oh, yeah. He was with them for 20, 22 years, something like that. So he's
Well, Jack,
longevity.
we always appreciate your call, buddy. Thanks for calling, and thanks for the kind words, too.
Yeah, we appreciate your loyalty too, Jack. Keep it up.
Keep telling your friends, and keep calling in for them.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Have a great day, Jack.
And
Bye-bye.
it's good to know that Brendan's old school. You said he's got a book and he can read a book.
He
so
can read
he's
a book.
actually
He even knows what a book is.
I mean, it does say see spot run, and the ball
There you go.
does bounce.
Dick and Jane book.
Yeah.
Well, that beats about half of the people that are playing at our job.
Awesome. Okay, guys, we got to take a break. I saw him. He's cracking the whip on us today.
Another break. What's the deal with these
I know.
sponsors?
Go ahead,
Golly.
read us out, Des.
With all these breaks, you figured we'd be broken by now.
I'm telling you. Okay, folks, you're listening to Drive Time AZ. Give us a holler, 928-541-1016. We'll catch you on the other side of the break.
YCA, we are running out of time. This is Drivetime AZ. We have a caller on the phone. Karen, you have an older Ford. What does older mean? 88. 88, that is older. That is older.
Man.
It's older than my grandkids.
Oh.
Anyhow, you mainly want to get it checked for fluids and radiator problem. Is that correct?
Yeah, I want to know where I can regularly go to check my fluids.
So I can recommend some places, but tell me where you live. I'll keep it close to your house.
Oh, I live in Coyote Springs.
Coyote Springs. The closest place to you, right across 89A, is Mark Kroll at Southwest Truck and RV, and he's on Long Mesa, right there just past the high school.
Yeah, and if you know where the back burner is, we're right down the street from the back burner.
Go on Robert Road, turn left on Long Mesa, about 700 yards, and you're there.
Oh, what's the name of your place?
Southwest Truck and RV.
Oh, that place. Okay.
Yeah, that
Awesome.
place.
I mean, I hear you all the time on here.
Oh, that place. Of course, we're going to recommend our guests in the studio. Do you blame us?
No.
Awesome.
And here's the other thing, Karen. They only get to be guests because I vetted them.
Yep, they're good
That's
guys.
how they got invited. You can trust any of the guys on our show.
Get
Yes,
out that $100
I
bill.
believe
You're
that.
gonna slide it across the
I
table.
wanted to ask also, my radiator isn't holding. It's like my neighbor's filled it up a few times, but as soon as he fills it up, a bunch. The first time I drive it, a bunch comes out. But
So
then it doesn't keep leaking after that. It just happens when it's full.
Right. There's probably something Mark will be able to figure it out. It may not even be the radiator.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I'd look at the whole cooling system.
It could just be a hose.
Oh.
So, Karen, you called in at the end of the show. I'm sorry I'm going to have to cut you off. We have to say goodbye to everybody. And I wanted to let the Prescott Antique Auto Club tell people special directions for getting in there on Saturday. It's going to be crowded.
Okay, well, thanks. I listen to you every week.
Thank you,
Thank you
Karen.
for
Tell
your
your
loyalty.
friends.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, this is Clark again. It's located at Preston. They call it Watson Lake Park. It's 2.5 miles north on 89 north. Okay, and we open up at 8 o'clock. We close around 4 o'clock both days, and at time closing could change. $7 per person, cash only, free parking. 12 and under is free. So we really like you support our event on 2nd and 3rd August.
Okay, folks, we are flat out of time. Go out and have a great week. It's going to be a great week.